Hey guys, Creature of the Night here. If you saw the title, this is obviously, that's my cat. Coming up, this is raw and unscripted. But if you've saw the title, it's called Enough. If you live in America, you saw that there were 2 mass shootings back to back, and my thoughts and prayers go out to every single person who were involved in both, from both the shootings. But here's the thing. I'm so sick and tired of this ridiculous shit. And I'm sorry for cursing, but this is just fucked up. We cannot live in a place where this is normalized, because this is the pattern. We get mad that this happened. We argue about what should be done about it, and then we do nothing. And I'll go through those arguments later, but that is ridiculous. I'm sick of this crap. It's not like we're asking for people to kick down other people's doors, yank away all their guns, and go back. No, we're just asking for common sense people. So people who are clearly disturbed and dangerous to not be able to get their hands on a firearm. That's not fucking hard. It shouldn't be this fucking hard. And I know it's easy to say I know, like, a lot of politicians, they have a lot of money coming from the NRA, but here's the thing. The NRA actually doesn't have that many members. And what I think should be a common thing, and the braver thing that will get more people to vote for you, is to say no. If that is your case, if you want the change but you're afraid of losing the NRA sponsorship, just lose it. Because in the end, you will have the American people respect more that you stuck to your beliefs and your guns, pardon the pun, your guns, better than being compromised by money. There is, though, something that does legitimately fucking infuriate me. And that is the excuses that some people do to avoid the conversation going to gun control. We'll start with the most bullshit violent video game. I can point to so many researches. Yes, video game violence is very, very intense nowadays. In fact, some video games are basically glorified gore porns. But there has never, ever, ever, ever been a actual, provable link between violent video games and people who do mass shootings. People don't play Grand Theft Auto and say, ooh, that looks fun. Let me take a fucking assault rifle and gun people down because it's something I saw in the video game. No. Video games are used as stress relievers. I can tell you that because there are days where I wanted days where I get so angry I want to just start hurting people, but I don't do that. You know what I do instead? I just boot up a game and just let myself vent that way because it's far more healthier. It's far less destructive, and it helps. Now, another reason why I bring that up, and why I wasn't afraid of bringing up the fact that sometimes I have murderous thoughts, is because of the other thing. And that is the one that pisses me off 127%. Those who say we don't have a gun problem, we have a mental health problem. First and foremost, we do have a mental health problem. They aren't wrong about that. But let me put it this way. I have 4 mental disorders. And yes, while I have had murderous thoughts, I've never acted on them. Because there's no reason for me to act on them. Because acting on them is insane. Acting on them is disgusting. Because why? Why would any reasonable, even people who have mental disabilities, no. You know why shooters do what they do? They're angry at the world and they want to make a statement. They want to show that the world that they aren't, they want to show the world their legacy, their name, their power. And blaming it all on mental, and yes, that means they are disturbed individuals. I'm not going to pretend that they aren't. Blaming all this on mental health is just, it's fucking revolting. And it is the one thing that pisses me off the most about this argument. Okay. If you want to just play with toys, if you want to steer the conversation away from guns, fine. We'll do that really quick. So, what do you do about mental health? I'm waiting. Do you make... Are you like Sesame Street, who makes a character who has legitimate autism and treats it with respect and dignity? Or are you like most people who display mental health as violent and dangerous and crazy and destructive and lethal and all that jazz? Because that's common in our media. They display mental health not as, just something that people have, that people can live with and deal with. They display it as there's 2 lines: insane and normal. That's disgusting. That's a problem. And then using it as a scapegoat for guns is even worse. If you want to use it for a scapegoat for guns, fine. Then actually do something about it. Make it easier for people with mental health to get medication they need. Make it easier for people with mental health to get the therapy they need. Make it easier for those who have mental health issues. And if people with mental health issues are proven to be dangerously unstable, have them committed to a mental health ward so they can work out their issues and go back to being productive members of society. That is it. But you're not going to do that. You're probably going to come down harder on people with mental health issues and trickle down those who don't plan the death of America every 5 minutes. Those who don't want to use a gun to make a statement. Those people with mental health issues that are trying very hard to live their lives. they get fucking shot on by, I'm assuming, whatever new law you come up with to supposedly help the American people, when really all you're doing is suppressing people who didn't do a damn thing. Which brings me back to the real problem. Guns. Guns are the real problem. Now, 249 mass shootings is way too many. And when we're trying to find the link, I have my own opinions on why it happens, but maybe we should first deal with how it happens. I am okay with an American having a gun to protect themselves. I am a firm believer of the Second Amendment right. I actually do believe that sometimes in a situation, the only thing that stops a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun. That being fucking said, while I do believe that, I also believe that there are certain things that normal people don't need unless they are proven 125% that, no, not even 100%, 200 fucking percent that they could handle it. And that's assault rifles. Unless you're trying to hunt an entire rabbit farm in one go, no reasonable American should have an assault rifle. And if you want one as a toy, as a display, fine. That is your right. But you better be proven. But you need to be checked, to be shown, and proven that you are the kind of person that wants it as both a collector's item and a self-defense item. And not someone who's going to go ballistic years later or months later with it. Will that mean it'd be harder for you to get it? Yeah. But if you keep trying and work hard to get it, that proves to me at least you'll be responsible with it. And will there be people? So what I'm thinking is, yeah, we need background checks. We need, and people with dangerous mental health issues should not ever own, not even a fucking BB gun. That's what needs to be happening. And those who, you know, the point of this video is simply this. I've had enough. I've had fucking enough. Everyone has had enough. So if everyone's had enough, why aren't we doing a damn thing about it? This is America. Where people should be living happy and free lives. Why aren't we living in a society where we can guarantee that every day?